You can't tell me seeing this does not blow your wig cap right back. So this is the tattoo of Gypsy's on her back, and this is Dee Dee's autopsy picture. It almost makes you wonder, did Gypsy show the autopsy picture to Bobby Petrie? I have a hard time believing that this is just a coincidence. Do y'all think it's just a coincidence? I really just want to take y'all back for a sec because it's been really hard for me to really comprehend this. At the age of 6 years old, Gypsy started lying to her mom when she got the feeling back in her legs because she wanted a free ride. She wanted her mama to push her around in a wheelchair, right? At 6. Most 6-year-olds are very honest. So for a 6-year-old to lie like a rug like that, it really lets you know that this 6-year-old is diabolical, right? But on another level, because I can't comprehend this. It is very hard to grasp this because I just never knew kids could be that conniving at that age. But you know, Ivory Rose Nose tells me all the time, them ain't no regular kids, okay? I don't know, y'all. This, the fact that she lied this whole time. And you know what makes it very interesting is when you really think about it, I could see why she tries to push the Munchausen by proxy. Because if she's saying, Mama, my legs are broke, they don't work. Her mom's like, okay, y'all are saying that they're fine. She's saying they don't work. I need y'all to figure it out. And the fact that she confessed this in a video before the unaliving, I'm more inclined to believe that than anything else. But y'all let me know what you think down below. Drop your comments. We're about to do, I don't know, y'all. This is crazy. But y'all, my live on my main page, just make sure you watch it. 8 p.m. Central Standard Time tonight. Bye-bye for now. Now, child, you know it's time to spin a little block or whatever. So let's spin a block. Because this spin a block is a very interesting one because of the time frame that this happened. And y'all, there is some real tea happening later on in this video. But let me know your thoughts. I figured out why Gypsy Rose reached out to me. So let's go down memory lane. Do you guys remember one of the mods that was modding for Fancy? And then Gypsy Rose started following her? We don't need to mention her name, but you know who I'm speaking of. And then Ryan became friends with Christy and signed an NDA. Gypsy Rose reached out to me and was trying to be nice and explain and say she had to give herself grace and take accountability. And I think she did all of that because she wanted to befriend me and get me to sign an NDA before the show came out. Because every creator that she reached out to, they have befriended and they've all signed NDAs. So that, my friends, is why Gypsy Rose tried to befriend me. But I'm smarter than the average bear. Bye-bye for now. Okay, so I'm going to educate you guys on something. If someone sends you a cease and desist, it's not a legal document. What that is basically a letter from their attorney. And they're basically threatening you to shut you up, right? But you would have to be doing something illegal for them to actually carry it out, right? So most people do cease and desist to bully someone to stop speaking. But in order to get them, they literally have to be doing illegal activity, and that's what a cease and desist is for. When somebody is on social media, or was, or has a reality TV show and a documentary out and did a serious crime, you can speak on them. That's not illegal. It's not illegal to speak on that. And everything I've said is I think, I figured it out. I think I know. So a cease and desist wouldn't scare me because I haven't done anything illegal. I can speak on whatever I want to speak on. This is my mouth. So you can't scare me, and especially because I have knowledge of the law. You're not dealing with someone that is uneducated or someone that doesn't know. I know what I'm speaking about. So, it's a good try, whatever you want to do, but you're not scaring me. So I'm just putting that out there. So anyone that put that in my chat on my live, tell your friend good luck. Also, I know that she would try to one up me and think I'm slow. And the reason why she tried to one up me is because I didn't fall for her tricks. And the fact that she tried to manipulate me, but you couldn't really. And now you're looking crazy. And furthermore, she was in my life. She reached out to me. Harassment would have been me harassing her. So that's how that goes. Bye for now. Truth about Kanye and Diddy that nobody's talking about? Child, have a seat because it's getting wild. A couple of weeks ago, Kanye posted Free Diddy on Twitter. Do y'all remember that? Well, Kanye's been leaking phone calls of Diddy. We know that Kanye's unhinged, and every once in a while, or a lot of while, someone forgets to put that stuff in his applesauce, so he tends to act up. But the fact that he's leaking phone calls right before Diddy's trial, he told Kim Kardashian to release the trademark on Northwest's name, child, or he is going to have both of them go down. Look here. He said allegedly Kim and the family, they hot pockets and they sell a little bit. They sell a bit. They sell a bit, allegedly, okay? Now, if y'all remember, y'all might want to go back and look at my pinned video. I have heard something very similar, and I don't know if it's true or not, but based off of what I've been presented, I think that it might be actually very accurate. So Kim may be on that, and if Kanye said he'll expose her, and this is all going down right before a trial, right before they're getting ready to pick the jury, what do y'all think is getting ready to happen? Remember, someone recorded Diddy in federal court and leaked it to Media Takeout a couple of months ago. This is the head honcho. He's the one calling the shots, and for some reason, Kanye's trying to protect him. But it makes you wonder, what has Kanye been up to? Look, I know Kim has had dealings with Diddy, but you notice who she's good friends with right now. Y'all know why. What do y'all think? I'm just saying, child, the tea is about to get hot. And I keep saying, I feel like the month of April, or from now to September, we need to buckle up because I have a feeling it's about to get really wild. What do y'all think?
Diddy has just been hit with his worst case yet. Diddy has just been accused of paying police officers and prosecutors to lie on his behalf and get people arrested for false crimes. The Michigan inmate, Derek Lee Cardello Smith, who filed a lawsuit against Diddy, now submitted affidavits from prosecutors, police officers, and more saying that Diddy set him up and put him in prison. Derek Lee Cardello Smith filed a lawsuit against Diddy claiming that he was SA'd by Diddy all the way back in 1997. And in his lawsuit, he was trying to subpoena J-Lo and Kirk Burrows on his behalf, saying that they knew this allegedly happened to him. He was claiming that J-Lo was a material witness because of her relationship with Diddy from 1999 to 2001, because he is alleging that his essay was recorded, distributed, and held by Diddy at his New York residence. And he was alleging during J-Lo's relationship with Diddy, she was made privy to the video that was taken by Diddy and his employee Kirk Burrows of this essay, which is honestly wild now to bring back up because Kirk Burrows just filed his lawsuit against Diddy like 2 weeks ago, and some of these allegations are kind of similar. And if you think this is crazy, just wait because it gets a lot crazier. Yesterday, Derek Lee Cardello Smith just filed a new lawsuit with Diddy named in this lawsuit, but it's for habeas corpus. He is alleging that he was falsely imprisoned because of Diddy. He says that Sean Combs framed me, and this is my petition seeking release from custody. He said a Detroit police officer named Nicole Rabber has submitted an affidavit on March 5th of 2025 alleging her role, where she said that she had been working with Sean Combs and she was paid to frame him, and she admitted her role in the form of this affidavit attached. And this is the affidavit from the police officer. She says, "My name is Nicole Rabber and I am an officer who authorized the police report in the city of Detroit on January 13th of 2008 against Derek Lee Cardello Smith, a current prisoner in the Michigan Department of Corrections." And the crazy part is he also has an affidavit from the woman that the police officer is talking about too, saying that she lied and she was also allegedly paid by Diddy to lie. She said, "I was ordered to make a false police report against Mr. Cardello Smith by Sean John Combs, or P. Diddy, Kim Worthy, Wayne County prosecutor, Suzette Samuels, assistant Wayne County prosecutor, Jose Ortiz, a detective at Detroit Police Department. I was paid a total of $132,000 in cash by Sean John Combs to issue the false police report of the kidnapping and SA against Derek Lee Cardello Smith." She said the arrest warrant was paid by her and the others to the judge of the 36th District Court, and he was paid a total of $5,000 for signing the warrant. And she alleges that this judge worked for Diddy and she was connected to him and forced to pay him, and she paid him the money for these warrants that she knew were false at the time. And he adds an affidavit from the woman that these alleged false crimes happened to. "My name is Adria Barmarano and I state the following is true, and I will attest to them in an open court of law, whether it be criminal or civil. I am the civil complainant in the case of the people of the state of Michigan versus Derek Lee Cardello Smith, with the case number of that case." She said, "I lied under oath in the 36th District Court in the Wayne County Circuit Court when I said that Derek Lee Cardello Smith kidnapped me and SA'd me. Purpose of my false testimony in January 2008 and June 2008 is because she was paid by Suzette Samuels, the assistant prosecutor for Wayne County, to lie," which this prosecutor also puts in an affidavit. She said, "I was paid $10,000 to say that Cardello Smith kidnapped me and SA'd me, and I was given this money by the Wayne County prosecutor, David Cobb, and the sergeant of the Detroit Police Department. I worked directly for Sean Combs of Bad Boy Records, and I was actually a young victim of Sean Combs, and he SA'd me." She said that Diddy was the one that forced her to lie and say that Derek Lee Cardello Smith SA'd her when he did not. And she said that the Wayne County prosecutor's office who paid her to lie and paid her sister to lie also, and say that Derek Lee Cardello Smith SA'd both of them. She alleges that she was paid directly by Diddy in 2007 to bring on SA charges against Derek Lee Cardello Smith. She is alleging that the purpose for bringing on these false charges against Derek Lee Cardello Smith is because Diddy, Dave Cobb, Kyle Worthy, and other people wanted Derek Lee Cardello Smith out of the way because he refused to off somebody for David Cobb. Then it gets even crazier because he also has an affidavit from the prosecutor, Suzette Samuels. She says, "My name is Suzette Samuels. I am a lawyer and I am assistant prosecutor attorney for the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office in Detroit, Michigan. I prosecuted Mr. Derek Lee Cardello Smith in the criminal case of the people versus the state of Michigan. Worked directly for Kim Worthy, Wayne County prosecutor, and for Mr. Sean John Combs. The office of the Wayne County prosecutor has framed Mr. Derek Lee Cardello Smith for the crimes of the criminal SA conduct beginning in 1997 and in 2008, and then again in 2019 while he was incarcerated. The person who directed these prosecutions were and still are Mr. Sean John Combs and Kim Worthy, the current Wayne County prosecutor. Diddy and the prosecutor ordered the Detroit Police Department's 9th Circuit to arrest and frame Derek Lee Cardello Smith for multiple SAs that he did not commit. And she said that Diddy and the prosecutor directed her to use her powers at the office as assistant Wayne County prosecutor to falsely charge and convict Mr. Derek Lee Cardello Smith with 6 counts of criminal SA conduct. 2 counts of kidnapping, which I did out of fear for my life, and which I did because I was paid to do so. But then it gets even crazier because she said she's done this many other times, totaling 128 black male citizens of Detroit, Flint, and other counties in Michigan that were investors of Bad Boy Records prior to 1997. Honestly, this is the craziest case that I've ever heard, and Derek Lee Cardello Smith also added all of these documents to his lawsuit against Diddy as well. But if you guys want to know that everything this prosecutor also had to say, because it's still 2 more pages long, you guys can watch the whole video over on my YouTube channel at Kadisha Lynn. But this is absolutely wild. Y'all let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments.
Ain't that some real tea that's happening right now? I'm just trying to keep y'all updated. Let me know your thoughts down below, because I don't know, y'all. I really think things are about to get wild, and I don't think people are ready for it.